£60,000 profit in 8 weeks. Today, I'm sitting down with Aaron talking about how he made £60,000 in 8 weeks. He's a South London property developer aged 24. He's using none of his own money. He's going to be talking raising finance, what he learned along the way, and more importantly, content for you guys. Stay tuned, we're about to drop some gems. All right, so let's jump into the interview. It's been a long time. I wanted to sit down and obviously talk. You've been doing some amazing things, and to know you've been 8 weeks, you bought this property. Yeah. What made you want to come to this area?
So I grew up in South London. I know South London quite well. Originally, I looked at North and looked at different areas, but because obviously the barrier to entry up North is much lower, I was growing my platform on social media, which allowed me to raise funds to do a project based in South London. So yeah, because I grew up in the area, I know the area quite well. It was just a no-brainer once I saw this opportunity to just purchase the property and get it done.
And are you going to continue looking in this area?
Yeah, so mainly South London, because I know most of the areas quite well, especially Southwest, areas like Clapham, Brixton, Battersea, Wandsworth. I know all of those areas quite well, just based off living here and obviously managing properties in the area as well. So I'll definitely keep on looking around here.
Tell me about the pitfalls, the downside, the bad things that have happened so far.
I'd say one of the biggest pitfalls has been dealing with builders, because I've managed people in the past, tenants, other job roles, but dealing with builders is completely different. I'd say, you know, if they're upset, if they're angry, it could affect you in your job as well. So
we've all been there.
We've all been there, so you've got to take that into account. And another big learning I've taken away as well, at the beginning I was quite laid back with building control. So it took me quite a while to get them out, just because I thought, you know, I thought they wouldn't have to see this beam going in, so I didn't get them in for the first inspection. However,
you hit something, that's a big thing there, you know?
Yeah.
So this is some of the things, because a lot of people, when they're jumping straight into it, they kind of think, let me just do the build, and they don't realise that the importance of these type of things, which is really key. How did that slow you down? What happened?
So because I was documenting the whole journey, I took pictures of like the holes being dug up, the beams going in, literally everything. Like I'd come here, because I wanted to experience that myself as well, to see how it was going. I was able to send building control all the images and answer the questions. So now I'm on to my second inspection, which we've done. So now it's just getting everything signed off. But that's a big pitfall that I'm on future projects. I'm just getting them out straight away within the first 2 weeks, literally getting them out. And the third thing, big learnings would be as well, just having that hustler's mentality.
Come on, from South London, we got that.
Literally. So you need to be able to strike a good deal. The deal, like, if you can get, your labour costs don't change. It's just your materials that you need to keep low.
How are you finding that? Because material costs have gone shooting up at the moment and everything. So did you find it yourself, or did you leave your builder to do it? Or
so I done everything myself. So
proper hands-on then?
Yeah, so literally it would be through eBay, Facebook Marketplace. Obviously it was a bit of travelling, like for example our kitchen.
I keep hearing Facebook Marketplace, is that the spot then?
That's the spot.
That's the spot. And you get some genuine discounts?
I got my kitchen for £1,000.
Whoa.
All plants included.
Whoa, so you got the kitchen for how much?
1K.
And this is through Facebook Marketplace?
Through Facebook Marketplace.
Alright, so you all heard that, yeah? Facebook Marketplace. Kitchens for £1,000,
obviously,
South London mentality, hustling. Yeah?
You gotta get a couple of friends, because you gotta pick the kitchen up, get a van, but it adds up. It's still a saving, a big cost, because if I spent 3K on my kitchen, my cost would still be high. So just factoring those things in, just try and strike good deals, and always speak to people, find out where they're getting things from, because if you can keep your materials low, your labour costs don't change, you spend much less on your refurb. So that's another
gem thing. That's a gem there, yeah? Make sure you take note. Gems are being dropped on this one, which is good. All right, so we talked about the negatives. Let's talk about the positives. What went really well? What are you going to take on to the next project?
So doing this project, I learned the schedule of the way things go. So the strip out, then what's next after that, just been able to schedule that in, so I know what I'm doing for my next project, how quickly things should be done, like the snagging process. So I wasn't.
Snagging? What's snagging?
So the small defects and things that need to be done after, like once everything's completed. So the final task left, a little spot of details. So onto my next project, I'm making sure I'm onto that stuff, because once the project's done and once the builders have been paid,
they're gone. Yeah, seeing them again. Yeah,
not coming back. So you need to make sure you have them complete everything or no money. I'd say as well, the positives, just being able to, obviously, you mainly make your money when you buy. So being able to have options, different exits as well, is something that I'm taking as a positive, and onto other projects as well, just because right now the market's a bit shaky, a bit choppy, so you need to have multiple exit strategies just to cover yourself. And
that's one of the good things that Aaron's done. So basically, the first priority was to sell.
Yeah.
You've got an ideal target price. If he doesn't achieve that target price, we're going to refinance. If it doesn't, and in the meantime, you're also going to be doing what with the property?
So putting on Airbnb, best, because it's in a Zone 2 location, close to...
You're smiling over there. Why are you smiling so much?
Because the nightly rates here they're good. They're very good, so I'm happy with that. And that's the thing with having multiple exit strategies. So just taking that into account and making sure, yeah, you do your numbers and you make money when you buy on every project you do.
You use bridging finance.
Yeah.
How did you find that process of using the bridging finance? Because traditionally, a lot of people think mortgages, but a lot of people haven't realised that if you're going to be doing flips, using bridging finance is the type of finance you're supposed to use.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people historically only use cash or mortgages.
Yeah.
But now, obviously, is this your first time using bridging?
Yeah, and I feel like it's been very good. The process has been good. I feel like I could have went lower on the term, but I didn't know, and because it was...
So when you say term, that means how long you're gonna have the bridge for.
Yeah.
So originally you got it for how long?
12 months.
So when you take it for that long, that reduces how much you have to pay, how much you're gonna take on day one. And so you're paying more interest over a longer period. Whereas if you took it for a shorter period of what?
6-9 months, it would have been less. And
now the only concern I got with that is because you're a bit of a gambler if you're going to do that, because if your build doesn't go to plan, you can be left with your pants down, so to speak, and you've reached the term of your bridge has come to an end, and you still haven't finished the works. Property's not been sold, you haven't managed to refinance. But I think coming on with time and experience, you'll be more confident, especially with a good build team. You'll be able to know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's true, and even like we've done different kind of projects. So I know now for something like this, just as we're putting up like partition walls and beams in, because it was so quick, I kind of know the time length of an 8-week period, and I need to factor in like selling, refinance, the options as well. So I always determine that on the next project, whereas if it's something else where we're adding an extension or
you sound like you've got big plans for the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
You got a couple up the pipeline, you saying?
We've got a couple up the pipeline, but it's, just learning so much from doing these small things. So yeah, it was good, and I'll definitely use a bridge again. And Seb got me a great deal, so I'm grateful, man.
All right, well, you guys, you heard it here first. He's got plenty more to come, so stay locked in, stay tuned. And also, make sure you follow. Where can people follow you?
So, Aaron D98 on Instagram, Aaron D98 on TikTok, Aaron Danko Kadua on YouTube as well. So, all my projects are going to be on there. We've got a lot coming over the next 18 months, so make sure you stay tuned.
All right, that's me signing off. Aaron, thanks for coming on.